Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and welcome to part 4 of my Doily book series. And tonight I am going to try to finish 2 pages because I don't want to end up having like 10 different videos if it's at all possible. So let me move this stuff aside. I put some things together to, for time-wise. And let's put that up there. Okay, so let's turn this around. Okay, so these are the 2 pages I'm going to work on. And these are the 2 images. There's this one, and there's this one. And I forgot to mention in the first video, I should have measured the doilies. The doilies are actually 5.5 inches in circumference for the most part. Some of them aren't quite, as round. Some might be, maybe like a 1/4 of an inch difference because of, they're hand crocheted. So they're not all going to be the exact same size, but they're around 5.5 inches. So let's start off. Let me put that up there. I'm going to start off with this one. And I'll put the image on first. Okay. And I'm going to need another glue stick. Okay, let me just go around quickly along the edges. So it's Sunday night. I don't know if I'll get this uploaded and onto YouTube tonight. I'm going to try, but I'm not sure how long this video is going to take, and then depending on how much time it takes to upload it. But I'm going to try. If not, it'll be up in the morning. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. The weather here is crazy. It's been sunny and 70 between 73, 75 degrees Saturday today, and it's supposed to be high of 75 again tomorrow, and then go down into the 50s. And then I think it'll be 50s, low 60s, and then by the end of the week, or in the next seven days, I think it's going to go down into the 40s. So now we're going to get the colder weather soon. Okay, so okay, hold on. One thing I should have done was make sure that the image was in line. Okay, so that's going to go there. That's going to go there. So if you open up the page, well, yeah, I guess if you open up the page, see, that's one thing is you really have to pay attention to what you're doing. So let me just see if this is going to work without me having to take off the image. Okay, yeah, that's going to be fine. All right. Woo, well, that's a relief. Okay, so we're going to spread this out a little bit more. And on this page, I'm going to focus on the white, mainly the white. Whoops, there's a, not sure what that was. I think it was a fiber. So we're going to add this first. I call them dangles. You could call them, I guess you can call them fringe, trims, whatever you want, but I call them dangles. Okay, that's got to go under there. So I hope no one's getting bored with this. I'm hoping that more of you let me have a comment on what you think in that. I do have to answer a couple of comments from yesterday or last night's video. I got behind on that, but I'll catch up in the morning. I think there were at least a couple questions and maybe a couple of one or two suggestions. Okay, this is the correct side. Okay. All right. So put this, hopefully I'm in frame. I always forget to look up. So, being from Massachusetts, our family's always been football lovers and lovers of the Patriots. So today my son and daughter-in-law got to go to the game, which was nice because they honored veterans, and it's my son's favorite game of the year is when they do that. So I was happy they got to go to that. My granddaughter and my daughter, who is not her mom, her godmother and aunt, went to tour Holy Cross. Maddie's started to tour colleges and universities for next year she has to apply. And so they went to Holy Cross, and I haven't talked to my granddaughter, but I think my daughter said that she didn't think it was going to be on her list. Okay, I think what was, let's see. Okay, yep, I guess this is going to go underneath too. I wasn't sure if I want to go underneath there, up here, but I'm going to leave it underneath here because I think otherwise it's going to be too short. You really won't be able to see much of the dangles. My grandson's fishing club is over. Friday was their last one. But he can go fishing anytime because we have a lake right here in town. That's where the fishing club met. It's a high school club. He's a sophomore this year, and this is his second year in the fishing club, and he just loves to fish. We asked him what he wanted for Christmas, and he said just fishing stuff, which he won't be able to use until the spring, but unless he wants to try ice fishing, which I don't think he does. Okay, now time to do a little embellishing here. Let's see. I had taken this piece out. I thought what I would do is put that there, and then I have to cut out some of these flowers from this applique. I think now. I did have this all figured out. Excuse me. Maybe that's what I was going to do. This way. All right, let's assume that this is what I had in mind. And let's cut a few of these flowers. I did check the back of it, and there are threads to the pearls and that, but I don't see any going from like one flower. Oh, wait a minute, I might be wrong here. No, I don't think so, because this isn't a thread. All right, well, let's cut one and see what happens. See if we lose any. I wanted to cut this larger flower out. I think it'll be okay. Okay, so I didn't lose anything, so I was right. Awesome. Okay, so let's see how that looks there. Dangling a little bit. Oh my gosh, it's getting hot. And let's see, what else do I have here? I don't think that's gonna work. I don't really see that anywhere. But there are other flowers. Okay. Let's... Alright, now this one, I need to check to see. Alright, this one, I'm sure of this one, or as sure as I can be. So let's see how this goes. So I hope you all are liking this series. I don't want to, let me see where that is. I don't even see a thread there. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I hope you're liking it, and if you're new to crafting or new to, you know, laces, doily books, fabric books, all that, that you're getting some inspiration from these tutorials. Okay. Alright, I wouldn't care about losing this sequence. Although I suppose I could cut this one up. And I would love it if you let me know in the comments if you're playing along and you're making a doily book. That would be awesome. Okay, let's see. Do I want to continue? With the flowers like that. I do kind of like that. And this will be one page where I'm going to come back with a little more embellishing, like maybe a few clay flowers and all that. But I like to do that last. Oh, there's a little pearl that got away. So I won't be doing that right away. Let's see what else is on here that I can use like right away. See if I can incorporate these leaves. But I want to take a little. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see now. Where do I want to put that? Actually, I think I'm going to cut this one little leaf off. And maybe put that like under there. I do like that, I think. And maybe this little, see what happens. Hopefully I won't lose any of the pearls. I was thinking of putting this somewhere, maybe like right there. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to get out of that one for now. Oh, I like this tiny one here. See what happens with this one. Okay. Whoops. Gonna lose. Whoa. Well, I won't lose it if I can. If it stays right there, then I can just glue it back in. Let's put that up there. Okay. All right, glasses go back on. I think, nope. Well, let me check the time. 18 minutes. That's not too bad. Okay. All right. First, let me get that pearl back in there. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay. This is not going to be easy. Let me see if I can just drop it in there. Come on. Okay. All right, I think I got it in there. There. Okay, so I'm going to put that up here. Okay, so I'm ready to commit to that. Let me get this out of the way too, because I might eventually use the rest of that somewhere else. Okay. All right, so again, I'm just I'm going to kind of tack down because I can always go back towards the end and you know, glue more. I'm trying to get this. I don't really want to, although that's, I don't want to hide too much of her. But I kind of need it to fit. All right, right there. You can still see her. All right, before I glue that down, let me see if I should put that down there first. I think I'm going to do that. Just move those over a little bit. I don't know if you can hear Marty or not. He's saying hello to let me know he's going to be using the litter box. That's his way. As weird as it sounds. Okay, there. All right, now let's get this back on there where I wanted it. No, I don't want it too high. I don't want to take that off either. All right, I'm going to try to manipulate this to fit the way I want it to fit. We'll see what happens. Little dot there, little dot there. And that'll be good enough for down here. Okay, and then do a little bit here, and a little bit there. Let me see, put a little bit over here. And that's okay if this hangs off here. That I can live with. Because there's going to be other pieces that will more than likely hang off the pages also. Okay? And then I'm just going to put one little dot behind this little flower. Okay? And I had this up here. And then I had this here. Okay. All right, and then I had this here hanging over. Okay, that's good for now. And then we'll put, before I do that though, let me just decide if I want to put some of this going up here. And then yeah, I think I do. All right, so whoops, those are glue strings. Oh, and here's another tip for anybody that's new, especially to using hot glue. When you're done with your project, in order, you know, sometimes you'll have glue strings hanging. If you just take your hair dryer and have it on the heat setting, and it'll take them right off. Let's see, well, I guess we could go that far. Okay, so let's do this quick. Okay, is that straight? Yes. Awesome. Come on. Okay, and then we're going to put this here. And we're going to put this here. And then we're going to put this up here. I don't know if it needs that though. Let's leave that off for now. I'm not sure that's needed. All right, so this is how far I'm going to go on this page. And I think it looks good. I like the all white on this. Okay, so before I put that over there to work on this one, I want to make sure it lines up, and I put the, I want it to go this way. I think, right? Yes, I want it to go this way. And then these are a little bit larger than this here, but it won't make any difference once it's all embellished and put together as a book. It's not even going to be noticeable. Okay. All right, so I want this to go right there. So let's put her right there. All right, so now we can move this to the side. pull my sleeves up again because it's hot. All right, let's just go around quick so I don't forget that. So I'm definitely going to get out tomorrow in 75-degree weather. I have a couple errands I have to do, and I'll definitely get out to enjoy that last day of 70, probably the last day of the year for 75. And the sun out. Just the trees don't know what to do, the leaves don't know what to do. Okay. All right, so for this page, this is going to go underneath. Here, spread it out. I love this piece here. I just want to get it up there. There. Okay. I'm trying on something a little different this time when I'm gluing that. If I just glue it on top for now, then when I go to do the next page, yeah, see, I'll have room there to glue the dangle parts on that side. All right, so that's good. Okay, and I still have room to put the dangles on this side. All right, so this I'm adding a little more. Okay, I want to, there's no need for all this. So let me cut this off. This is just, would just add bulk underneath. It's not going to be seen, so it's really not needed. And I know this is a long one, but that's okay. In fact, I think it's going to add to it. The length of these dangles. Make sure I have it on, nope, I didn't have it on the right side. There. Okay, so that's going to go up like that. I have to keep that straight. Okay, and because the dangles are kind of, they're not super full, I'm going to add another layer of this one. All right, now I think that's, yep, this is the right side. So that's going right there. So I have no idea what I'm going to do after this series. I do want to get back into, I need to make a journal also. I haven't made a journal in a little while. I don't want to forget about my paper either. So I think next project might be journal time. Maybe a new Christmas journal. Or just a winter one. Doesn't have to be Christmas. Could just be winter. Okay, so there's that. Okay. Now, get my glasses. How are we on time? Oh, not too bad for two pages. All right, so this dangle here, I was thinking of putting this across here. And I think I'm going to commit to that. I'll definitely commit to that. And I hope you can see how much glue I'm using or how much glue I'm not using. That as long as you work them into the other fibers, you don't need a lot of glue. That's one thing I try to make sure that I don't over glue. I hate to see clumps of glue. That's just me, but okay. And let's see, the next part is I had taken this trim here, it's by the yard, and I cut one of the, because you can cut them almost like they're an applique, like that. And this is the right side, and I'm going to go over that. I'm not going to commit to it yet, though. I'll show you what I had in mind. This is just to hide or to kind of like finish off that the top of that trim. And then I have this piece of an applique that I've been waiting to use. And I'm going to be putting this like that. That works perfectly. And then I have this, which I got in my, I can't remember if it was my design team box or the fabric bundle. But I got two of these, so this one's gonna see chop chop. All right, so let's Whoops, did I look behind? Yep. Okay, so let's just cut into this. Alright, I think I might want to use this piece here, but I'm not positive. Sorry about that, but I'm not going to get up to, it's just an alarm thing, and I need to reset it because of the time difference, and I forgot. Okay, so what was I thinking with this one? I think I was thinking putting that here, but I'm not positive. But I'm going to leave it there for a second. And then I wanted to, okay, those are, okay. I wanted to take a couple of these, I think. Because these are the palest peach. This page is going to go fast because I really kind of just was going to go along with what I had wanted to do in the first place. So I think I want to put those there. Some pages, they just work out so well right from the beginning, and then other pages, sometimes I'm like ready to tear my hair out because I can't figure out what doesn't look right. Like on the cover when I used that blue trim around the image. Okay, and this, I don't know if I want to do like corners though. Alright, I've got to look at this. I don't like anything to be like real, like matchy. And I don't know if that really does look like that, you know, in the two corners. Probably not, but what else do I have on here? Oh, this came off, okay. And I think I'm going to leave this off. Actually, wait a minute, let me check this. Check this out first before I commit. Alright, do I want to leave that? I could have that in there. And then I could, let's see. I could put one in the corner there. No. I don't even really need the second one. I don't think anyway. Unless I wanted to try to make it look like more like a cluster, like that. That I can. Okay, that I kind of like actually. Yep, I think that works for me. So, okay. Alright, so let's take that off first. I'm going to tack this down. I'm mainly just tacking it down on the wider pieces there. So that's good. And then we'll tack this down. Make sure I get the glue in that where those pearls are so I don't lose those. Okay. And then let's just do 3 little dots there. Okay, and then three little dots there. There, that's okay, that's how I want it. I'm probably, I was probably blocking, wasn't I? Trying to get those glued down. Sorry if I was. Okay, let's put this back. That's gonna go there. Oh, my nail is getting caught. Okay, so let's lift this up. Oh, see, there's a lot of threads. That's all that is hand sewed in there. So I want to make sure I get the threads. But that's still not a lot of glue. So it's, oop, it's okay. All right, let me glue under there so I don't lose that bead. Okay, then lift it up this way, put a little there, a little there. It's hard to tell where I put glue on this one. All right, I want to tack this down. So I'm just putting a tiny, tiny little bit on those two. There. All right, and then I need to tack some of this up here. So let's get some of those strings, or threads rather. And then that will there. So let me put my glasses back on. Okay, almost an hour, not quite. 50 minutes almost. No, yep, almost 50 minutes. All right, so I'm happy with this page too. I think that came out really well. All right, so there's this page. And then up close, there's this page. I like how that came out. So let's flip that over. And before I go, I'll show you how far we've gone. And then, let's see, and there'll be one more. Okay, so here's the cover. And this will be put together, and then you open it up. Here's the pocket. Here's this page, which I'll be doing more to. And then there's this page, and then that page. Oh, I should tack that down, because that's just gonna be in the way. Okay. And then part 5, this is part 4. Yep, part 5 will be this image here is going to go on this page. And then this is going to be another pocket. And then that'll flip over, and then this will be the back. And I have no idea what I'm going to do to the back. But anyway, so that's it. That is how far we've gotten. And I love how the bottom looks. Let me show you the bottom. Just nice and full, and it's not quite done, so all right. Okay, so I'm going to say good night. It's late, and I want to see if I can get this uploaded tonight. And like I said, if not, if it takes too long to upload, I'll do first thing in the morning. So thank you so much, everyone, for sticking with this. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you like my videos. And I will be back with part 5. So bye for now.